All right, family, let's get active. So we got news coming up tonight during the London session. For starters, we took a look at oil right here in this level. Let's see. We started the day at this area here. And the way price shaped up, it looked like this could have been a bull flag. Okay. But on a 4 hour, I noticed something that normally occurs when we see sales. All right. So after we had this double top right here, price pulled back to retest it and fell again. So that was two signs showing me that oil was bullish. Right here at these lows, this would have been the structural level of support. This level was broken, and we got another flag pattern. So I used this flag pattern on a smaller time frame as an entry for my oil sale. And right now from that entry, that's a 1 to 6 trade. Right now I want to see if price will pull back to retest this level again so we can add to this position. So what we're gonna do is just set alerts, and we also want to see if we got any structural levels underneath price that could give us that rejection that we're looking for. But so far everything turned out well. We started the week off with a nice trade set up to capitalize and add to our beautiful week last week. So underneath these lows on the 4 hour, we got liquidity. I see we just got two people that hopped on YouTube. How are you guys doing? Hope all is well. Have you traded before? If so, let me know, what do you trade? Yeah, so we can close out all of these trade setups. These were our buys from last week. We got a 1 to 13 and a 1 to 8. Okay, now we were looking for the 50 to be retested last week, which never happened. So this level still has to be hit. Price being this close to it and turning around, going in the opposite direction, that definitely created liquidity. Now, liquidity is formed in the market when traders typically see these rejections. This is where the average or the retail trader would start to place their stop losses. And the market is man-made and man-manipulated. So all of those stop losses and all of your orders, they can be seen on the institutional side. So in most cases, price is driven down towards those levels to capture that liquidity, and then it moves in the opposite direction. So for example, let me show you right here. So let's see. So price started to move here, right here above these relatively equal highs. This is where all the liquidity is on this end. All of the guys that are selling this trade, they're putting their stop losses all in here. Now this structural level here, will, I believe this was the area that was tested. So price will go up. You see that, guys? Capture all the liquidity that was created by those rejections. And then what happens? It goes in the opposite direction. So after 5 years of watching that play out just like that, it became the staple of my approach with trading. We always wait on price to make that move and capture liquidity. And then from there, you'll normally get a really fast move in the market. It's pretty decisive after it goes through those channels. The only thing is being patient. The biggest part, let me not say it like that, the only thing, that's the biggest part. That's going to be the thing that determines whether or not you are profitable or if you live in the cycle of blowing your accounts. All right. So we had a lot of trades open. Let's switch this thing around. Uh-oh. Yeah, that 50 had a lot going on right here. So actually, I see why the target was low. The target is so low because of the same concept that I just explained to you guys. So on a higher time frame, you have a lot of different touches right here on US oil. So I was expecting the same thing here, for price to pretty much get close to our trend line, which it did, reject, come down and capture this liquidity. And as far as the next structural levels, we want to take a look at this 618, okay? So on what is this? Oil, we're waiting for this pullback. So we're gonna set some alerts and just let the market come to us. So for the guys that are familiar with trading with us, we do mostly limit orders. I have a big thing about not staring at the market, okay? My whole reason of trading was to find a sense of freedom. So I wanted to develop an approach to trading where I don't have to stare at the charts. I don't like the idea of searching for freedom from one place just to make yourself a slave of a different instrument. All right, cool. See, we got a couple more people that just logged on. The guys that you want to start trading, you don't know where to begin, we let you guys trade with us for absolutely free, okay? No catch. You can trade for free. You can practice on your demo accounts. I actually put a 9-day course together to help you guys walk through those demo accounts for free. Let's see. Just to help out. If you guys want to get access to those tools, you head to our website, profitakerseu.com, and they are available and ready for you when you are. Let's put some alerts on our targets and our stop area. Cool. Now, this area right here where we see price, this is definitely a major structural level. And when you're looking for structural levels, I want you to test yourself and look at the past, okay? I want you to look at this area and see how price is rejecting or bouncing off of it, using it as support when it's above this zone. And when it's beneath this zone, it's also using the exact same area as resistance. So this is the type of thing you want to look for when you're trying to identify what is and what is not structure with your trading. Okay? So with this level, we want to see if there is a chance that we can get a reaction right here at this level. Again, we want a sale. Well, we want to add to this sale, but we don't want to just rush into this trade and add another position just because it's fallen already. Okay, so let me show you why. When it comes to all of your trade setups, you have a thing that is called risk reward ratio. With your risk reward ratio, it determines how much you'll get when you compare it to your risk. All of my trade setups, I look for a minimum amount of 1 to 3. So to keep it simple, if I put up $10, I want $30. If I put up $100, I want $300. And going about it with that concept in mind, you'll make sure that you have a winning percentage even if you lose most of your trades. So you guys can do the math yourselves. If you take 10 trades, making sure that each trade is 1 to 3, you have the ability to lose 6 of those 10 trades, and you'll still be profitable as a trader just by making sure that that risk reward ratio is in a area where it's, positive for you. So where you can lose trades without blowing your account. And that's the thing that most people do not prepare for. You will not win all of your trades as a trader. So you have to plan for bad weeks, bad days, okay? Because it happens. Especially if you look at the charts more than a couple hours, you will start creating shit that is not there. So you need systems that are in place to protect you from yourself. If you're trading and you lose more than 2 trades, you should be thinking about closing it out for the day, all right? Taking a break. And those are the simple but yet big things that will either add to or take away from your consistency, and we make sure that we focus on all of those things. All right, so we're gonna set this alert on oil. Back to that example of what we're looking for. We want to see a reaction at this level, since it has been a strong structural level here for support and resistance in the past. We want to see if we can possibly take this move here, and when price reaches that area, take that sale in the opposite direction. Okay, so we got that alert set. We'll come back during the London session to see the likelihood of that actually playing out. Oh, look at this. Yeah, this is something that could take all week. Let's just be patient. So judging by the way this thing's set up, this is the other thing that we could possibly see. So this is one possibility. The other possibility is we completely break this structural level. In that case, if that happens, we're gonna wait until our TP1 is hit and then look for that rejection. The biggest thing, what's up, Jamarcus? How you been, family? The biggest thing is not rushing when it comes to these trade setups, okay? Absolutely nothing going on that creates a sense of urgency to make you rush into your trade setup. When you create that as a habit, not only will you make anxiety a part of your trading, but you'll also most likely blow your account, okay? So with all of those things in place, That's why we push our mindset series first, structure breaking, and we have a free trial available for it as well. We want you guys to actually go through this free trial and take a look into these concepts and listen to the breakdown so we can explain how these things affect you with your training. Like, your mindset is the biggest piece. So personal development first, and then developing the skill set of trading. Understanding the power of your thoughts, understanding the power of your words, and how they can either help or hinder you with anything you do, but especially with trading. Okay? So to prepare for both of those scenarios, we just set alerts. That's how we use our skill set to trap price in a certain area. Then we remove ourselves and use our alerts. What's going on with gold? Now with gold, okay, with gold, we bought this thing up. Similar with oil, we're looking for another sale. Now, with gold, I honestly believe she wants to capture all of the liquidity she created right here. All right. So I actually have a zone just waiting. Just waiting. And this is the tough part. As soon as this zone was created up here, I had to set that trade and leave it alone. This span, I believe, is like a week and a half or 2 weeks. So to not rush into that trade setup saved me, because the way this thing is shaping up, it's coming back. It is coming back. So let's do the same thing. Let's set some alerts on gold. Let me check that news again. I believe we had euro, pound, and CAD. Okay, we had a euro CAD buy. Okay, cool. So we entered this euro CAD buy down here at the lows. We hit TP1 and TP2. Now, understanding structure and using our ability to control our odds, TP2 brought us a 1 to 18 risk reward ratio trade. So your $10 became $180 if you were in position to take this trade with us last week. And that's just one of them. The other trade was a 1 to 8. So for your TPs, TP1, you got $80. TP2, you got $180. Now if you're trading $100 per position, this one trade setup brought you $800, and this trade setup brought you $1,800. Okay. Now we're waiting to see what will happen here in this area of consolidation. We're either gonna get a slight break below to retest the levels that it broke, like maybe right here on the 382, and most likely I'm looking for a continuation of this uptrend. So with this thing, I just want to set these alerts. Okay. Now, since we are expecting a break above this area of range, what we don't want to do is just jump in the sell just because it hits the highs. I want to wait until this area here is broken. Once it is, I'll take the sell from here with a retest. I'm definitely waiting for the retest. So I need to see a clear break beneath this zone. And when price pulls back to retest this area, then I'm taking that sell. Okay? Let's go. We got a million people on here making money with us at the same time. Let's eat. All right, so we got our trade set up for these last two pairs. Let's go down. Oh, look like we reached our time. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this thing out in Discord. Everybody that hopped on, I appreciate you guys for jumping on with us. We will be back in the morning to trade all of our setups live. So thank you for hopping on. If you want to get started with the team, let's take you to where you can go. We will finish up this session in the Discord. We'll move a lot faster over there. But to get started with the team, head to our website, profitakerseu.com. Take advantage of our free trial for our Mindset series and our 9-day course that walks you through setting up your demo account and your live accounts. Also, with that Mindset series, we have a book available to help you get into practicing being intentional with your words. We also have a few books available on Amazon. 6 Steps of Trading with Consistent Results covers everything that I use in our charting sessions and our live sessions for the trade setups. And we have log books to help you log your trades and your emotional state in the progress. So you guys check out that merch, support the vision, support the dreamer. Remember, you're only one trade away from living. Why fight to stay the same?